On March 8, 2014, Malaysia Airlines Flight MH370 vanished from radar during a routine flight from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing. The Boeing 777, carrying 239 passengers and crew members, seemingly disappeared without a trace, plunging into one of the most perplexing mysteries in aviation history. Despite an extensive search effort that spanned several years and thousands of miles, the main wreckage of MH370 has never been located. This cold case continues to captivate the public's imagination, raising questions about what happened that fateful night and why it remains unsolved. At 12:41 a.m. local time, MH370 took off from Kuala Lumpur International Airport. On board were 227 passengers and 12 crew members, hailing from 15 different countries. The flight was expected to reach Beijing at 6:30 a.m. Just 38 minutes after takeoff, the aircraft made its last routine communication with air traffic control. "Good night, Malaysian 370. Moments later, the plane's transponder was turned off, and it deviated from its planned flight path. The aircraft was tracked by military radar, which indicated it turned sharply westward and flew across the Malay Peninsula. This unexpected maneuver suggested a deliberate action, leading investigators to consider multiple theories, from hijacking to pilot suicide. The search for MH370 became one of the largest and most complex in aviation history. Initially focused on the South China Sea, the search area expanded dramatically when satellite data suggested the plane had taken a southern route across the Indian Ocean. Countries including Australia, the United States, and several others joined in the effort, scouring a remote section of ocean that spanned over 46,000 square miles. Despite years of searching, only a few pieces of debris were found washed ashore on islands in the Indian Ocean and along the east coast of Africa. These items were confirmed to be from the aircraft, yet they provided little insight into the fate of the remaining passengers and crew. The disappearance of MH370 has sparked numerous theories, each more perplexing than the last. One of the most prominent theories suggests that the plane was hijacked. Speculations arose regarding the possibility of a terrorist attack, particularly after the revelation that 2 passengers boarded the flight using stolen passports. Investigators initially focused on the backgrounds of the passengers and crew, but found no definitive links to terrorist organizations. Another theory posits that the pilot, Captain Zahari Ahmad Shah, may have played a role in the plane's disappearance. Some have speculated that he could have intentionally diverted the flight for personal reasons, possibly linked to his troubled personal life. However, no concrete evidence has emerged to support this hypothesis. Some experts suggest that a sudden mechanical failure could have caused the plane to lose communication and alter its course. The Boeing 777 is a highly reliable aircraft, but failures can occur. Investigators conducted thorough analyses of the aircraft's maintenance records, but again, no conclusive evidence pointed to a mechanical issue as the cause of the disappearance. The final theory suggests that the flight may have experienced a catastrophic event, such as an explosive decompression or fire, which incapacitated the crew and passengers, leading to the plane flying on autopilot until it eventually ran out of fuel. A significant breakthrough in the investigation came from satellite data. The Inmarsat satellite system tracked MH370's final communications, revealing that the aircraft had taken a southern route over the Indian Ocean. This information directed search efforts to a remote area known as the Seventh Arc, but despite extensive searches, no wreckage was found in the designated zones. The search for MH370 faced numerous challenges, including the vastness of the Indian Ocean and the limitations of technology at the time. The underwater search was hampered by the ocean's depth and strong currents, making it difficult to locate the wreckage. The lack of definitive evidence has resulted in a multitude of theories, each competing for attention and scrutiny. Furthermore, the emotional toll on the families of the passengers and crew has been immense. Many have struggled to find closure, grappling with uncertainty about the fate of their loved ones. The Malaysian government, along with other stakeholders, has faced criticism for its handling of the investigation, with calls for more transparency and accountability. As years passed without definitive answers, families of the victims formed advocacy groups, demanding justice and accountability. They sought clarification on the search efforts and pressed for a more thorough investigation. In 2018, the Australian Transport Safety Bureau released a report indicating that the search would be suspended unless new evidence emerged. This decision was met with outrage from families who believed that the search should continue until the aircraft was found. In the wake of the tragedy, families and communities organized memorials to honor the lives lost on MH370. These gatherings provided a space for grieving families to share their stories and support one another in their quest for answers. Each anniversary of the flight's disappearance serves as a painful reminder of the uncertainty surrounding the case. The international nature of the flight has underscored the need for global cooperation in aviation safety and security. In the wake of the incident, the International Civil Aviation Organization (ICAO) called for improvements in tracking technology and communication protocols for commercial flights, aiming to prevent future disappearances. In recent years, the search for MH370 has reignited interest as new technologies have become available. Unmanned underwater vehicles and advanced sonar systems have been employed in attempts to locate the wreckage. In 2023, a new expedition set out to explore uncharted areas of the Indian Ocean, fueled by hopes that technological advancements might yield new insights into the case. A specialized research vessel, equipped with cutting-edge mapping technology, embarked on a mission to identify potential new search areas. The team worked tirelessly, using advanced sonar mapping to scan the ocean floor for signs of wreckage. Each sonar ping sent back images of the ocean's depths, reigniting hope that answers could finally be uncovered. As new expeditions take place, public interest in MH370 remains high. Documentaries and podcasts have explored various theories, reigniting debates about what truly happened that night. Social media platforms are abuzz with discussions, theories, and speculation, as amateur sleuths continue to examine the available evidence.